Oh, snap. Grandma Jen here to fill your mind with food for thought. With all that is going on, do you ever stop and think about the very wealthy? I mean, the top 1%. Now, I'm going to talk to you about a subject that is a bit dry. So make sure you have plenty of water to drink. It's a topic that many people may have issues with, but I feel it's good information for you, especially if you want to be an entrepreneur. So way back before I became an entrepreneur, I used to think about the rich. The rich needed to pay their fair share of taxes. My thinking was they don't pay enough. Don't we hear that now still to this day? Well, first thing, I want you to keep in mind that there is a difference between corporate taxes and personal taxes. And as I go through this, you will understand a little bit better. So let's all talk about corporate taxes. I just said that at one time I thought the very wealthy or the rich needed to pay their fair share of taxes. Then I started a business of my own and my mind was changed. First, let me preface that I believe most people, when they think of the wealthy, they may be thinking of people like the owners of Amazon or Berkshire and Hathaway, and many other well-known wealthy individualists. Well, just so you know, most business owners are mom and pop businesses, just trying to make a living and then make a living for themselves and their families. So these business owners pay corporate taxes or business taxes. They also pay personal taxes, just so you know, two types of taxes. Because of the way businesses are structured, that's just the way it is. So right now, I'm going to talk to you about corporate taxes. If you were to win the lottery and say the payout was $700 million, even if the government took half of it for taxes, you still would have $350 million. Do you think that that would put you at the top 1%? I'm sure it will. What would you do with all that kind of money? So let's say you started a business with some of that money. You went to a mid-sized town and opened up a factory that had been shut down previously, and a big chunk of that town is now able to work again. Now you've become a job creator. Do you believe you should be allowed to have write-offs for help with these expenses that owning businesses and employing people incurs? I do. As a business owner, I have a clear understanding of business ownership. With owning a business comes great responsibilities. There's employees, and the employees are their biggest expenses. Then there is overhead and property taxes or rent, insurances, all kinds, income, social security, and other types of taxes. And if the company is big enough, they have to answer to their shareholders too. So most people don't understand a business can make millions of dollars, but with the cost of overhead and that the businesses incur, the profit margin could be considerably smaller. So let's talk about personal taxes. The average citizen is quick to judge the wealthy too here. They don't pay enough taxes. They're all about themselves. They don't give back, yada yada yada. But truly, many of this is lies, started by people who are jealous and or are not willing to do what it takes to become successful. Then it passes on and then becomes urban myths. Now, I found these stats on taxfoundation.org. So if you found something different, let me know. Otherwise, these are the ones that I found. So for personal taxes for the tax year of 2021, the top 1% earned 26.3% of the adjusted gross income and paid 45.8% of all federal income tax. While the bottom half of the taxpayers making under 46,637 faced an average of 3.3% in federal taxes. And everyone else in between, the bottom half and the top 1%, paid 7.2 to 18.9%. So we're looking at middle America. This is in 2021, and it is personal now. This is personal taxes. Now, can you imagine what it is now like just 3 years later with inflation and all the current tax changes? So let me tell you, if it wasn't for the job creators, you would not have a job. And if it were not for the wealthy, you would have to pay more taxes. So let me ask you, who truly pays most in taxes and who truly wouldn't want to be wealthy? To be able to do these things you want to do instead of what your bosses want you to do. So let's at least give the wealthy a break with regards to taxes. So what I say is get out there, make an impact for yourself and your family and your community. Be creative, be original, and make a great life for yourself. Reach for the stars. Oh, snap. Grandma Jen here, signing out until next time. Same bat time, same bat channel, and see you on the other side of your dreams. God bless.